Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 GMC TERRAIN. This one is the SLT trim and this one has the elevation package. Basically the elevation package blacks out a lot of things in the TERRAIN and it honestly looks very nice, but let me go ahead and show you all the features this one has. So under the hood they're going to be a 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. The horsepower numbers are 170, torque numbers are 203, and the fuel economy numbers are 25 in the city, 28 highway, and 26 combined. So here is the MSRP sticker of this 2021 TERRAIN. If you guys are interested in those packages, just go ahead and pause the video, and here is the MSRP price. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Summit White and looks pretty good on this 2021 TERRAIN. And the only reason it looks very good because this TERRAIN actually has the elevation package, and basically the elevation package blacks out a lot of things and it gives this TERRAIN those gloss black rims. Coming to the front, you will have the headlights. They look really good. They're almost a C design headlights. Everything is LED right here in the front except the turn signal indicators. Coming down, you'll have some fog lights, and I love the gloss black trim that this elevation package gives the TERRAIN. You'll have more gloss black in the bottom. It looks very good. And all the way in the bottom they're going to be flat black. Of course, that's fine. And here is the grille. The grille is finished in gloss black as well, and GMC logo is blacked out. Everything just looks very good right here on this TERRAIN. And this TERRAIN actually has the $650 Pro Safety Group. Basically they're going to be the camera up there for the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control, the safety features, the braking assist, all these safety features. But let's go ahead and move to the side and I'll go and show you the side view of this TERRAIN. So here is the side view of the TERRAIN, and honestly it looks very nice. With the elevation package you're going to get blacked out mirrors, blacked out roof rails, and the badges are going to be blacked out, and those trims of course will be blacked out as well. Those rims are 235, 50, 19, and the design of them is very good and they look very good on this TERRAIN. The side view, nothing too crazy. It's a family SUV, so it doesn't really have to have any sharp lines or anything like that. There's going to be a TERRAIN badge right there and SLT all the way in the back, and I love the floating roof design in the back. So here is the back of the TERRAIN and it looks actually pretty good. Love the fact that the tail lights mimic the headlights, but sadly not everything here is LED. So basically the taillights are a combination of LED and halogen. The reverse light and the turn signal indicator are halogen, but the running light or the brake light is actually LED. But I love the smoked or blacked out surrounding of the taillights. Here is the GMC badge. It's nice and big and it's blacked out. Love the black or gloss black trim right underneath the GMC badge. You'll have the backup camera of course right here, TERRAIN all the way to the left, and then you'll have the all-wheel drive badge to the right. A little bit of gloss black right underneath the reflectors. Parking sensors right here in the back, but there is no parking sensors in the front. So here is the key. Looks pretty good. It does have a really good weight to it, and GMC uses this key for most of their cars. There's going to be a physical key inside of it, GMC logo in the back, 5 buttons on it: lock, unlock, remote start, tailgate release, and a panic button. To open the tailgate there are going to be 3 ways: one on the key, one on the back, and one inside. But let's go ahead and double click on this button. It does have an automatic tailgate, and the tailgate actually opens pretty quick. There's going to be a button right there to close the tailgate. So here is the back. There is a good amount of space. Tie downs right here on the sides. 2 levers to drop the seats down with a 12-volt next to them. There is no light on the left or right, but there are going to be a light up top. Usually smaller SUVs like the CRV, the RAV4, the Nissan Rogue, usually they have the lights on the side. The 3-row SUV, the big ones, they have the lights up there, but this TERRAIN actually has a light up there, and those lights are LED, so good job GMC for making those lights LED. A little bit more storage place on the left, a little bit more on the right. Let's go ahead and see what's underneath. There is a very good amount of space right here, and the spare tire is going to be located right underneath this. Actually, let me go ahead and show you the spare tire. It's located right there. I honestly thought the spare tire is in the bottom, but glad that they put it in the trunk. All right, so let's go ahead and drop the seats down. There we go. And they do go down pretty flat, so that's nice. And you could, of course, load a ton of things back here in this Terrain. So here is the door handle. There is no sensor right behind the door handle, but there's going to be a button. This button will take care of locking and unlocking the doors. And in the back, there's going to be another button. It's the same thing. It basically takes care of locking and unlocking the doors. So here is the door panel, and the door panel looks pretty good. I love the orange stitching on the door, and this top portion right here, it's nice and soft. It's this synthetic rubber material. Love the trim right here. Memory seats, door locks. The door handle feels a little bit on the lighter side. Here is the armrest. It's nice and soft. That orange stitching right here just looks very, very nice. You'll have the window switches and mirror controls. And for the mirror, it does have blind spot monitoring system, and it does actually have a turn signal indicator. You will have the tailgate release. You could open it all the way, or 3/4, or close it. A small cubby right here. Bose sound system. It's part of a package. Bottle holder, a tiny bit of space. I wish it had a little bit more storage place right here. And this is, of course, plastic, which is expected. So here are the seats. The seats are wrapped in leather in this SLT trim. And I just love the orange stitching. And of course, the seats are powered. But let's go ahead and move inside. I'm going to show you the interior of this Terrain. Alright, so inside this 2021 GMC Terrain, nothing was changed for the 2021, but honestly it looks very, very nice. I love the layout of the interior. Everything is very easy to reach and very close to the driver and the passenger. Right here is the steering wheel. Steering wheel is nice and wrapped in leather. Design is not that crazy, but family SUV, so it doesn't really have to have that crazy design. All the way to the left, you'll have the cruise control with the adaptive cruise control, braking assist, heated steering wheel. And as I said, the adaptive cruise control and the safety features, GMC Pro safety feature, is almost a $700 option. All the way to the right, you will have a few buttons right here to control the middle screen. And then you will have your phone controls. All the way to the right, you will have the wiper controls for the front and back. To the left, they're going to be the turn signal controls and the high and low beam. In the bottom, they're going to be the headlight controls, brightness control, and then you will have the fog light controls, and electronic e-brake is all the way in the bottom. Here is the screen. It's an 8-inch touch screen. It's super responsive. I love GMC new system. And let's go ahead and put it in reverse. Backup camera is not bad. It's not the best quality, but it's actually not too bad. And it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's going to be a home hard button right here to go back to the menu, to the home menu or to the main menu. Volume knob, tune knob, and emergency light button. Climate controls are super easy to use. Here is the shifter that will control the 9-speed automatic transmission in this Terrain. This is park, reverse, drive, and neutral. So for reverse and drive, you actually pull out. For park and neutral, you push in. And then you will have a low gear with a plus and minus, but there is no paddle shifters on the steering wheel. In the bottom, you'll have an SD card, USB-C, USB, and aux. And here is a 12-volt. And a very good amount of storage place right here. 2 cup holders. And I love the brushed aluminum around the cup holders. They just give this middle console a better look. You'll have the heated seats. You could do only the back, or you could do the bottom and back. And there's 3 stages. Hill descent, link keep assist, mode selector right here, and of course the heated seats for the passenger seat. And right here, they're going to be a little bit of storage place. The armrest feels nice and soft, and it's massive. They're going to be a tray right here that you could remove, 2 USBs, and they're going to be a light. Up here, they're going to be, of course, the rear view mirror. It's a little bit on the bulky side, but actually it's nice and small. Up here, you'll have the glasses holder. Garage controls. Here is the sunroof control, LED lights, of course. Here are the sunroof control. Here is the shade control, so you could open the shade by itself and keep the sunroof closed. And it does go all the way to the back. And honestly, just only with a shade, it makes the interior of this Terrain nice and bright. But let's go ahead and open the sunroof. Click on it one more time, and it is automatic. So the first click is basically to tilt it, and the second click is to open it. Click it one more time to open it all the way. And as I said, guys, it just makes the interior of this Terrain super bright. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll go and show you the second row. So here is the back door, and the back door is almost the same, but this top portion right here is plastic, which I think it's fine. A lot of companies cheap out when they put plastic just to save some money. More of that wood trim right here in the back. Door handle feels the same as the front. Window switch, a small cubby right here, and a little bit more storage place right here. The armrest feels nice and soft, just like the front. You will have that nice orange stitching right here in the back as well. This is plastic, which is fine. A bottle holder and barely any space. And of course, you will have the speaker right there. And here is a little bit of storage place in the middle of the door. Second row is nice and big. Seats are comfortable, just like the front. And there is more of that orange stitching right here in the back seats. And there's going to be an armrest right here. And it seems like those are the cup holders. So you could remove them, I guess, and clean them. So that's really nice that they give you the option to remove the cup holders and clean them in case if you spill anything right here in the back. A lot of companies actually do not do that, so that's nice. Here is the armrest, nice and not too soft, but I wish it was a tiny bit softer, but it's actually not bad. AC vents, 2 USB in the bottom, and the leg room is actually pretty good. And the driver's seat is almost all the way to the back, and the headroom, of course, is amazing. It's an SUV, so there is a ton of space. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Luke here at Buick GMC in Wallingford. If you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. They have a ton of Terrains, Acadias, Sierras, and even Yukons. If you guys are around, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put their link and information in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.